Hi, I'm John Waterhouse, and this is Weekday Wisdom. What I'm offering you is a series of short thoughts, something, a story or an idea to share with you that you can think about and maybe come clear on something in your life. So my question for you today, we always start with a question. And this one is, how are you at dealing with bureaucracies? May have already pushed some buttons, but let's see where we want to go with this. I've been dealing with quite a number of bureaucracies, different agencies and organizations throughout this pandemic, more than usual, I think. We find bureaucracies in government agencies, insurance companies, utilities, creditors, and so many other places. Dealing with these groups can be challenging to say the least, and I'm always wondering why they need to make it so complicated. And there have been times when our organization, as egalitarian as we would like our organization to be, there are times when things show up that look pretty bureaucratic. And here's an example. I found a letter in my files recently that spoke to this whole idea. It was a letter from one of our congregants and my response. So I want to share that with you now. It goes like this. Dear Reverend John, I'm wondering if our music team could use a new music stand. I have a black one that is in great condition and I'd like to donate it. Should I bring it on Sunday? Thanks, Peter. My reply, Dear Peter, obviously you have not been briefed on how our system works. First, our visioning team will have to vision to see what is wanting to unfold as a perfect music stand. So please contact our visioning circle leader to make these arrangements. Once that's complete, you'll need to contact the stewardship circle. The first thing they'll tell you is that we can't afford it. And then you can explain to them again that you want to donate the stand. They will likely approve it, but with reservations because there are so many unknowns. Then you should also run it by our part-time phone answering volunteer. She is apparently making many of the financial decisions, even though she's never been elected to any position in our community and is technically not an employee. Once that's done, you can we'll put you on the agenda for our next board meeting. The board members will probably say that they're in favor, but they will want to make modifications to the design. And the treasurer will want to know why I am micromanaging this project. After that, members of our practitioner corps will be holding high watch. They'll actually be holding high watch through the entire process. But some of them will want to know how we did it back at our center when we were in the cornfield in Fairview. Then, of course, you'll want to explain to our music director that you have an existing black stand that you would like to donate. She can then talk to the music team, where a big discussion will no doubt ensue as to whether we should do treatment work to attract one that is gray, like several other stands they use, or deal with yet another black one. What will likely occur is that a new circle will be formed to do the additional research. Then somewhere around June or July, a decision will be made that you can go ahead and donate the black music stand as you have offered. Or you could just leave it in the band area after the celebration on Sunday. There's a good possibility that no one will even notice that it wasn't there before. Thanks for understanding, John. So just to be clear, this never happened. It's just a funny letter from a colleague that I adapted to our system. I hope I gave you a good reason to laugh. If, however, anywhere along the way here, your buttons were pushed, let me remind you that I have to do it, as I have to do with myself much of the time, is to remember that everyone is doing the best that they know how to do with the information and resources they have. So even when you run up against one of these bureaucratic systems, remember to offer thanks to whomever you're speaking or corresponding with. That will make sure that you have an easier day and that they have an easier day as well, which isn't that what we really want? And with those thoughts on this Weekday Wisdom, I say goodbye and wish you a fantastic day. We'll see you again.